You don't need COVID-19, one of the worst pandemics ever, to derail you. You're already doing that to yourself. It's called self-sabotage. But today, we're going to talk about the first of the 3 C's of self-sabotage. Stop comparing yourself with others. We all have done this at some point of our lives, and probably still do, some more subconsciously than others.
Let's face it, there's always someone smarter than you, better looking than you, more intelligent, more likable, more successful, gets more reactions on Facebook. You see, this is why you cannot set yourself the aim of becoming a better version of the person you're comparing yourself to. Why not compare with the struggles that person has faced, or the radical way their lives changed as they became who they became? Would you trade a failed marriage for the sake of climbing the corporate ladder? How about a loss of your personal ethics in the pursuit of wealth and power?
We can only strive to become better versions of ourselves. You do you. Let the rest take care of itself. So, remember, stop comparing yourself with others. Comparison in the external growth trap looks more like an episode of Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Well, let's just say that the Joneses were the original Kardashians, always wanting to own expensive objects and doing the same things as their friends or neighbors because they were worried about seeming less important socially than they are. To fail to keep up with the Joneses is perceived as demonstrating inferiority. So what do? We work that much harder to buy a bigger house, bigger car, a bigger fill in the blank.
This is nothing but an ego battle, with the reality being quite different. They could be saddled with debt, taking unnecessary loans, or slavishly working much harder than they should, neglecting family and friends just to keep up appearances. Look, if we are going to compare ourselves with others, at least ensure it's someone worth emulating. For me, it's this guy, Fred Rogers.
A lot of this is about self-esteem, believing in yourself, knowing you're special.
And knowing that you're unique. You know that when you think about it, there has never been another Charlie Rose in all of the history of humankind, and there never will be. And that's the same with every person you meet.
We all have a certain uniqueness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're the only person who is exactly like you. So in a way, you've already won in this world, because you're the only one who can be you. The things you do are always a little bit different from anybody else. And that's the way it's supposed to be.
They say perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. If that's the case, perhaps we are best suited to pursue a more excellent version of ourselves. Otherwise, the facade that we work so hard to build will crumble and fall when it matters most. Before I go, let's check in with the Joneses to see how they got on, shall we? See you on Friday, neighbor.